And hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Justin with the After Hours Market Dive, and today let's go ahead and take a look at the ES futures and crude oil futures. Up on the screen now, we have the ES futures on the 15. We can see that pre-market had some pretty nice bullish liquidity at first, but around just prior to 6 a.m., bearish liquidity came through, tested LDPM 7 and 5 and failed, and the rest of the day seems like it was pretty written in stone after that point. Forgive the nonsense on the screen adjusting. We can look at this again though. We do, like I said, it's interesting to watch that bullish liquidity, but we can see it's kind of riding up LDPM 6, constantly looking for that support. The bullish liquidity runs out, liquidity amount and flow become negative, and the rest of the day downside. And so that does leave future expectations sort of in kind. That is to say, downside is expected as market reopens on Sunday night. We can look again on the 8-minute, a little bit more of a granular view. We can see that bullish liquidity, little sprinkles of bearish, riding up through the LDPM 7 and LDPM 5, the channel. But we see that bearish liquidity starts coming through around 3 a.m. Tests, falls through LDPM 5, tests LDPM 6, fails. LDPM 6, or rather the price then falls under LDPM 6. And we see that bearish liquidity continues. And then up next, we have the crude oil futures on the 15. Pretty similar view. We have that initial bullish liquidity at market, at the pre-market, but it quickly degraded on crude oil futures to bearish liquidity, failed and passed through LDPM 5, fell down to LDPM 6 at around $63, looking for support. It was met with a little, we can see there was a bounce, but LDPS kept liquidity assessment as bearish, so it moved spot but did not move liquidity. There's that bounce. And then ultimately spot fell back through LDPM 6 and 7 shortly after the market opened. And it seems that that's how we're going to see the market opening on Sunday as well. Bearish below LDPM. Here on the 8-minute on crude oil, a little bit more granular, we see the bearish liquidity pops in pretty early, right as the pre-market opens. LDPM 6 is tested with bearish liquidity, so spot falls through. A little bit of a bounce once more on LDPM 7. But we can see as the market opens, things get pretty choppy on the 8-minute. We have these constant bounces off of LDPM 5, these little surges of bullish liquidity, but we can see that they fail to really do anything. LDPM 7 swats them back down quite prolifically. So here we are again. We see even that early, right around 9 p.m. yesterday, prior to pre-market, that LDPM 5 bullish overtake attempt, but that bearish liquidity kept that crossover from manifesting. So spot moved back down to L6. LDPM L6 fails. Spot moves down to LDPM 7. And then from there it seems like pretty turbulent spot recovery attempts. And so, pretty exciting day in the market. Pretty red day all around. This has been Justin with Deep Dive Stocks. I will see you guys next time. Bye.